Good morning everyone. This is Learn with Me and today we are going to do a guitar lesson video. So let's get started. Today I come up to you with another series of videos. So basically I do subject videos like science, maths, ICT, tech or any other things. But today I'm going to do guitar lesson videos. So in this series of videos, we are going to learn how to play a guitar. I'm starting from the basic and going all the way to advanced. So you must watch this series of videos. This is the first video and I'm going to talk about the chords of the guitar from the basics. So let's get started. So everybody knows how to hold a guitar. So as I'm teaching you from the basics, this is how you hold the guitar. You must put this curve into your leg, and if you are like right-handed, you must take the pick. You must take a pick like this because you are starting from the basics. But later on, we are not going to use the pick. So for starters, use the pick and then hold it from the right arm and place these three fingers on the bass. So then it's easy. Then for the left hand, we are going to use this is the hand we are going to use to do all the chords. So from the right handed we are doing strums and left handed we are doing chords. So if you are left-handed, you must turn the guitar all the way around and put the thicker strings to the last here, just like this. You must put the thicker strings to here and the lower strings to here. So next, let's learn what are the strings. So then let's start with the strings. So here's the strings. So you can see that each string, when we go from downwards to upwards, the strings become thicker. Downwards, the strings become thinner. And the lowest, thinnest strings make the highest pitch and the thickest strings make the lowest pitch. So these all strings are useful to us when we play the chords. So then let's get right away to the chords. So then we must learn the names or the letters for the specific strings. So some call it first, second, third string, or some call it from the letters. There's no matter what you call. So if you call first string, second string, third string, there are 6 strings. You call all the way to the 6th string. So the first string is the thinnest string. So we call it lower E. You will learn it later. So if we learn from the letters, let's learn from the top. This first thickest one is the low E. The low E. And the second one is the A string. And the third one is the D string. So E, A, D, and the next one is G string. So the next one is G string. So these 4 strings are the thickest strings, and the last 2 are the thinner strings. So the next comes the B one, which is rather more silver and thinner than all other 4. So this is thin B, the B chord, and the thinnest one, the high E. This is the thinnest string in the guitar, and this produces the highest pitch. So then let's learn the G chord. First, we are going to learn the G chord. So G chord is pretty easy. There are like 3 ways. So the first way is the basic way, second way the advanced way, and third way the barcode. The barcode is pretty hard, but the basic and the advanced one we are going to learn here. So actually if it's called advanced, but it's not advanced, it's pretty basic. So the first one is this. So you put the first finger, which is the index finger, to here to the second string, A string, second fret. So these frets are like packets, and the closer the fret to the bass, the higher the pitch is. So then in the A string, the second string, we are going to put the first finger like this. It's going to produce a sound like this. And the second finger we are going to put in the low E string, third fret. So first, second, third. So we are going to put the third here. And the third finger, which is the ring finger, we are going to put it high E string, third fret. So it's going to produce a sound like this. It's an amazing sound. So the next way is the first and second fingers are the same, but the third finger we are going to move one string upwards. So it's same fret, but the third finger is on the B string, and then the pinky finger, is on the same fret, the third fret, and but it's on the high E string. So then it's going to produce a sound like this. It's the same sound, but advanced. But when you hold it like this, it's pretty easy to move to D chord. It's according to you. You can do either like this or either like this. So let's go to the D chord. So the D chord it is. So the D chord, there are like only one way, but there are like many ways, but I'm going to teach the basic way here. So this is what D chord looks like this. And the specialty of this chord is it's like one of the happiest chords and the most happily sounding chords in the entire chord graph. So as usual, we put the first index finger on the G string, second fret. So it's G string now, G string, second fret. And the second finger we are going to put in the high E string, second fret, the same fret. But the third finger we are going to put in the third fret, B string. So the pinky isn't used here, but it's the same. It's one of the happiest chords. And the special thing is, from the thumb we are going to cover these first two strings, the low E string and the A string. So we are going to sound only D, G, B and E. So it's going to sound like this. And make sure to do this very tightly, because if you just touch the strings, it will not produce any sound. So just tighten it, and amazing sound, isn't it? So then let's go to the E string. So you know there's two E strings and an E chord also, but there are many ways of E, but this is the basic. So the first finger, as usual, the first finger is gonna touch the G string, first fret, G string, first fret. We are gonna put it like this, tighten it, and then the second finger we are gonna put on the A string, second fret. Make sure you put these fingers closer to the fret lines, then it will produce a good sound, or else if not, it will produce like this. It will produce a rattle sound like this. So you must put it closer to the fret lines. so like this, and the second finger on the A string, and the third finger, the ring finger, on the D string, the second fret. So it's pretty easy. This is what it looks like. And same deal, we are not gonna use the pinky. So then it will we play all the strings in this one just like the G one. It will produce a sound like this. The A chord. So there are basically the same strings, same frets, but there are many ways, like different frets. But this is the basics. So then the first finger, the first index finger, we must put it in the D string, second fret. So in this chord, all the fingers are put on the same exact fret. That's the second fret. So every finger is put on the second fret. So the first string, D string, second fret. Second string, second finger, G string, second fret, and the third finger, B string, second fret. So it's gonna sound like this. We play the all strings just like the G and the E one. It's gonna produce a sound like this. You can use it just like this in a crooked way, or you can just you not use the index finger and instead use the pinky. So then according to that way, the middle finger or the second finger is gonna go on the D string second fret, then the ring finger on the G string second fret, and then the pinky on the B string second fret. So then it's gonna sound like this. It's the same way it's gonna sound, but when you do this, it's gonna go like we must do the hand more this way, but in this you can keep the hand straight and do it. Basically personally I prefer this way, but it's according to you. You can use either this way or this way.